Hello everybody,
Hey!
and welcome to this pregame show for this 1,000 point battle report between updated Thousand Suns.
And waiting for their Codex Necrons.
Yes.
Next month.
We're going to go into full army review, what game we're doing, all of that in this show. If you want to skip straight ahead to the battle, check out the link in the description down below.
It's right down there.
Otherwise, we will see you in a bit for the army intros.
Yay! Alright, so here is my 1,000 point Necron Patrol Detachment. This time I finally have got a new model painted up. I've got the Imhotep, or however you pronounce his name, the Stormlord, all the way there in the back. He's going to be my Warlord for this engagement. And his Warlord trait is going to be Enduring Will, from the kind of interim codex for Necrons, that one page. He's also going to be bringing along the artifact, the Veil of Darkness. And now for the rest of my army. Next to him, being substituted by my Overlord, is going to be the Cryptek with his Staff of Light. Next is going to be the Treyarch Stalker, bringing along with it a Heat Ray. The Ghost Arc there off to the left is just coming along. And now, because I'm going to be up against Tom's new shiny codex, I'm bringing along a Canoptic Spider with a Gloom Prism and Particle Beamers. And the 5 Deathmark there in the back are actually going to be subbing in for 5 Flayed ones. And then I'm bringing 10 Necron Warriors. And that's my army.
Folks, here is my 1,002 points of Thousand Suns Patrol Detachment. So, quick rundown. I've got Ahriman, not on his disc, for my first HQ. My second HQ, which is going to be my Warlord, is an Exalted Sorcerer. He has his Force Staff, he has a Plasma Pistol, and he's taking the Relic Helm of the Third Eye. His Warlord trait is High Magister, which gives him a +1 to all psychic tests. Troop choices. I have an 8-man squad of Rubric Marines. All 7 of the regular Rubric Marines in that squad have Warp Flamers, and the Aspiring Sorcerer has his Infernal Bolter and Force Staff. Second troop is a 20 Zangor Blob. They have themselves, the Twist Spray is going to be this guy. They're all going to be running the Zangor Blades, so none of the auto pistols you see. They have themselves an instrument to help them move faster. So those are my 2 troops. For my first elite, I have a 5-man unit of Scarab Occult. They have themselves a Soul Reaper Cannon, Hellfire Missile Rack, and they all have their Power Swords and Force Stave, and their Infernal Combi Bolters. For my second elite, I have a Zangor Shaman with his Force Staff. Now to run down all of the psychic powers, starting off from front to back. The Rubric Marine Aspiring Sorcerer has Tzeentch's Firestorm, Doombolt on the Scarab Occult, Glamour of Tzeentch on the Shaman. Ahriman has Boon of Mutation, Prescience, and Diabolical Strength. And my Exalted Sorcerer has Gift of Chaos and Warp Time. And that is my 1,002 points of Thousand Sun Patrol. Okay, here we are deployed for our Race to the Victory game. In this particular game mode, there are 6 objectives scattered around the map. They are, number 1, over by the Rhino that is now there. Number 2, in the building by his Ghost Arc, Mike's Ghost Arc. Number 3 is the door to this bastion. Number 4 is this building. Number 5 is the entrance to that building. And number 6 is the edge of that building. In this particular game mode, the game immediately ends at the end of the round, the battle round, the first player gets 10 tactical objectives scored, standard points for tactical objectives. There's First Blood, Slay the Warlord, Line Breaker, and then there's a bonus one that gives you 3 victory points if you are the first to finish your 10 tactical objectives. We brought it down to 9 because we are just hovering on the edge of the points recommended for 10. So first to 9 in this version for us. As it stands, I'm going to be having first turn. During deployment, I spent 1 of my command points to put my Rubric Marines into Webway Infiltration, which is a version of Deep Strike. And I think that's all the things I need to cover. Alright, and with that lovely description of what we've been up to and our armies, that is the end of the pregame show. Check out the link in the description down below to jump into the actual game. We hope you enjoy.
Woo!